Good morning. I am trying to start my week. It's currently Sunday, so I'm trying to start my week off on a good note and a good kind of goal setting. And I want to start setting goals for myself in the beginning of the week for the week to come. And so for this week, I wanted to set a goal of working in the mornings and being productive in the afternoons. So I worked this morning. Surprise, surprise, was not busy. But now I'm home and I'm going to go take Oreo to Zilker Park because it's 7 a.m. in the morning and no one is up. So it should be a fun little time to go play. Oh, and there's a bird. It should be fun going to Zilker Park this time since it's kind of early and there's a lot of early people in the morning. So we're going to do some training as well. We always love doing training and fun activities. So come with me to Zilker Park. So we just got back from Zilker Park. It was so much fun. There were so many dogs and it was such a great training experience for Oreo. So I'm glad we went. It was very early, or considerably early. It was like 7 in the morning. I am just going to rest for a little bit, probably do some cleaning and get ready for the rest of the day, which is mostly probably going to go back to work. And then I need to go to Costco and H-E-B just to get some errands done. So that's the rest of the outline for the rest of the day. So for right now, I'm going to start cleaning. I need to get cleaning because my apartment is kind of disgusting right now. So I want to do that while it's still early in the morning and I still have a lot of energy. I say energy and I'm about to yawn, but okay, so let's get cleaning. So I think one thing that I'm really struggling with right now with being productive. Oh, look at this. The second I start recording. But I think what I struggle the most when trying to be productive is that I put myself in this bubble and I feel like I have to do so much to be productive. And so that tires me out and that stresses me out. So I think with this week, I'm going to really just focus on really breaking down what I want to do and what that looks like and setting realistic goals for myself in the form of being able to just making sure I'm getting the things I need to get done. So the next hour is going to be me just breaking down my week and making sure I get the things that I want to get done. So I tried working today and it was just absolutely just so slow. The day kind of didn't go as planned, as you probably can tell, but I'm probably going to just list out the things I really want to do this week. Hopefully get a lot of things kind of written down and kind of visualized so I can get ready for this rest of the week. And Oreo is just kind of being Oreo. Yeah. So the app that I'm using for keeping kind of my planner and kind of keeping everything kind of organized is called Notion, and I have some templates that I've kind of designed to help kind of organize it in a more streamlined and kind of consistent look and just consistency overall. So that's what I'm doing now, is just creating these new weekly plans for this week so I can have my goals set up and I can have this week all set it, because realistically having to get up every day or be out the door by 4:30 is going to be rough. So I want to make sure that I'm getting everything that I want done. So let's get it. Good morning, good morning. It is currently just waiting for a ride. It is just so slow right now. Looking over the Congress Bridge, and so far it's pretty nice outside. It's really pretty out here, and trying to get to work. I think with today, it's really nice to just feel productive when I'm like getting up and actually like being active compared to what I'm normally doing, which I usually take Mondays off. And so getting up and actually working on a Monday and trying to feel productive. I think the problem I'm also having is the idea of feeling productive compared to actually being productive. So that's one of my goals for this week is prioritize getting things done and prioritize actually accomplishing things instead of just going into this habit of wanting to actually like do things compared to actually like doing things. My hair has just been absolutely crazy. I'm hopefully getting a haircut Thursday. So what I'm continuously learning from this experience is mostly just how to continuously find story in everyday mundane activities. And it's really hard, to say the least. Like, I can do it with a single shot, but yet a 7-minute video, it's so complex because not only are you trying to be interesting for 7 minutes, you have to find in between spots and a story in just everyday activities. And so that's what I'm hopefully trying to do, and I am hopefully getting better as the week progresses. But this is going to be my first week-long vlog of me vlogging every day. And so today, on my way to be productive, I am about to have another job interview. I had a first job interview about 1:30, and now I'm having a second job interview in about 30 minutes. So I am excited. The second company, I'm not too sure. I need to do, in this next 30 minutes, I need to do a little bit more research on what they are really selling, because I have like a base premise of what they sell, but not very in depth on what they sell. So I think in the next 30 minutes, that's the goal, is just to figure out what exactly they are selling, because I need to know that for a job interview about a company that I'm looking to work for. So this job hunt has just been all over the place. I've been applying to jobs left and right, and luckily I've been hearing back from them, because if not, then it would be kind of sad. But luckily I have interviews left and right, and hopefully we'll hear back from them shortly. But in the meantime, I think with trying to figure out a story in each day is going to be exciting for me, especially since I'm also continuously looking for mundane objects, surroundings, places, people in my everyday for my artwork. I'm also trying to incorporate some of that into these vlogs, and you'll come along and enjoy the rest of this week with me. this bad boy finally ran out. So now I have everything situated. Who knows? Now my mic is working again because the battery died. Back home this morning was just hectic with a job interview, with anything and everything. Everything was just crazy. Didn't get to work that much because it was, as you can tell, dead. I don't understand how is it so dead. There's just no, it's showing that it's busy, but yet I'm not getting any rides. It doesn't make sense to me. And I've tried contacting them and they can't do anything about it. Well, love that. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. Probably go back to work later. What are you doing, Mr. Oreo? Huh? What are you doing? Oh, gee, oh, okay. So I'm back from the dog park and probably gonna go back up to work. So I do want to talk about consistency. I kind of struggle with consistency, or not necessarily the part about consistency. It's usually defining what good and bad consistency is for me, because there could be just like procrastination. I can be consistent at being procrastinating, or I could be consistent at not going to work, or consistent of just so many things. So I've been doing some more consistent things lately, which is consistently reaching out to people on LinkedIn, consistently trying to talk with people who are in the industry, consistently looking for jobs and applying to jobs. And so what that has resulted me in is I'll have interviews throughout the week. I'm connecting with people and talking with people throughout the week. And so while right now that hasn't shown any like results just yet, I think it's gonna show results here in the future. And so I have to keep looking at being consistent now and what that will lead to. Let's continue on the day. I'm probably going back to work now and I'm gonna drive for a little bit. So let's go. So I really wanted this week to really be productive, really breaking down what I think is important, and just really just try. And I think that's all I can imagine. And that's what I'm kind of doing with these vlogs, is just trying to get outside my comfort zone, get outside. Just wanted to do, because I've always wanted to do this and always wanted to really just find a new way of being creative. And I think with these vlogs and with being outside my comfort zone is really helping me just try to learn how to be different and learn how to just get outside my comfort zone. And this week, trying to be productive is one of those things where I have felt like I'm doing the right things, but in reality, I'm just getting myself tired out and overworked. And so working smarter is the way that I have learned this week, is just to be patient. And this vlog is kind of just all over the place. And I know I didn't do Thursday through Saturday, but today's Sunday, and it's been a full week of just trying to get outside my comfort zone. So I appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully things will get better with these vlogs. And I know they're not perfect now, but they could be. So I'll see y'all later.